I've live. People are saying that she's like dodging the Repo Man. As soon as I go live, her like thing freezes. So that's cool. Live chat's disabled. Sorry, I need to go back anyways.
Just run from him, you know what I mean? And I apologized to her because I was wrong. And I recognize that. But that's also why I stay away from people. You ain't gonna disrespect me. You know what I mean?
I don't know what's going on.
You sure as hell ain't gonna slap my friends around either, which is what they did. Which is why I even went over there.
Went over where?
Thank you.
Exhausted.
I love it. Push up. No, I didn't do this side. This side. It's horrible for him. I don't know how I don't get hurt. You cool, run, run, run. You cool, run, run.
Do you know how far back that is?
Quad. Sorry. Quad. And if anyone's curious, my Opus number, I'll give you a real number, 0911395. If you want to look up my criminal record, you'll see every charge that I was convicted with in the state of North Carolina, which is the only state I was ever convicted of anything. 0911395. NCDOC inmate search. So that we can nip this shit in the bud. We won't be having this conversation again because I've already been over this and over this and over this, and people are wasting my time because they're stuck in the past, worried about bullshit that is irrelevant.
Okay, we already have all that. Dude, fucking edit a video on that.
Oh. What is this? Somebody's calling me from Greensboro. Watch that be the tow truck guy. And I told them that if they didn't come get it, that I was going to Florida. So you can come get it in Florida. Who is this? Who is this? What is this?
Why don't you put it on speaker?
It's in my name, yes, Heather Clark. Okay, what about it? Yeah, he's wanting to repo the truck now. Let's go. This is bullshit, man. I swear to God. I just fucking got. You know, I've been waiting for a fucking month for them to come and get it, and now they want to get it when I got court in fucking 2 weeks. How am I going to get to court? These charges are getting dismissed. How am I going to get to court? How am I going to get to court? He's calling to repossess it, so I got to hurry up and go shower and then fucking go back to North Carolina so I can hand the truck over. This is bullshit. I knew it was coming. That's why I'm not even upset. It just sucks that I paid all this money on it and I'm losing it. Wasted all this goddamn time. And you don't even want to know how much I owe because I looked up the damn payoff on it. I've done had 8 deferments in 4 years because of the economy. I mean, I've barely been able to hold on to the motherfucker. You know what I mean? They could have let me refinance this time last year, but no, he didn't want to do that.
8 deferments.
He didn't want to do that. So the Alley Financial wouldn't let me refinance. They wouldn't even look at my paperwork from YouTube because they're trying to keep me at $700 and something a month. This is bullshit. I'm so fucking stressed. You know what's crazy is my check next month's supposed to be smaller than it was this month. Even though my numbers went up, my paychecks don't. My paychecks never go up. They just get smaller and smaller and smaller. I mean, it's comical. I have to laugh, you know, to get millions of views every month. I'm sitting at over 4 million views a month, and I don't even make $1,000. You don't think 1 million views a month is worth $250? Clearly, Google doesn't. YouTube, whoever pays me. It's crazy. What did I say? I just cut them off. I don't want to hear it. I genuinely don't like people. They're so fake. Ugh. And I have real problems. I don't have time for it.
I need to start
Great,
doing
so
math.
I didn't eat for breakfast.
That's the only way I'll be able to
gotta go
fucking
shower.
keep up with this crazy fucking woman, bro.
So I won't be eating for lunch because I gotta make a drive, and now my nerves are tore up. It's gonna be one of them days where I don't eat, I guess. Sucks. It massively sucks. Well, at least I got my little workout in. I can't, in good conscience, be out here running from the Repo Man. I don't operate that way. See, that's why people hate me, because I do things the right way. I'm an honest person.
Are you sure you're just not going back to fucking Randy's place?
I know, shocking. Yes, they're still out here. Just probably one out of every million. I can't in good conscience run from him, you know what I mean? So I just want to shower and head back, I guess. It sucks. At least I got to see the beach before I didn't have a car anymore. I've never been without a car because I've always worked. I got a car when I was 16, and I've had a car since. I've never been without a car. So yeah. I've also never been without a house, and we did that for the past 2 years, so. It is what it is. I knew it was coming. I would need around $20,000 to reconcile the situation, and I don't have it, so. You can't even buy a good used car for less than $15,000 nowadays. So I have no way to get a new car. Somebody asked me, oh, why don't you trade in on something smaller? Tell me that you've never bought a car without telling me you've never bought a car. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, they'll let you trade in for something nicer, newer, and more expensive, honey. But not nothing that's cheaper.
And that's where it cuts off. Hold on. I don't know. She was like bipping and bopping around over here.
Burglary? Where did that come from? See, this is what I'm saying. People just make up shit, you guys. This guy said that stabbing 2 girls and being charged with burglary was a strong a stretch of the story. Please stop believing the stupidity on the internet. I've never been charged with larceny. I've never been charged with burglary. I've never stolen my life. It was as simple as that. It was a stupid fist fight that led to me stabbing 2 girls because that's what they wanted. They wanted to fight. That's what fighting is. Don't get in a fucking fight if you ain't willing to die, because things can go wrong in a split second. It was a fist fight. I've never been charged with burglary. Some of y'all lie so bad. I really think that people believe the lies that they tell. These bitches said that they wanted to fight, so we fought, and they almost died. It's as simple as that. Every time I've ever been into a fight, I'm expecting to get killed. I've never been charged with burglary. Stop believing the bullshit. If you got a question, you can fucking ask. And if I feel like answering, I might. And what if I told you them wasn't the first bitches I stabbed? I committed my first stabbing in 2nd grade. So.
Yeah.
Little boy was a bully picking on my best friend Amanda. She did have a problem picking her nose, okay? But he had no right to be mean to her, and I stabbed him in the leg with a pencil. That wasn't good. Neither was the fight at 18. I'm not making excuses for my actions. I'm saying, though, that that's the real world. If you sign up to get in a fight with somebody, be expecting to be murdered. It happens every day. Every day. People die for nothing every day. Look at the road rage incidents where people just get shot at stoplights. People need to grow up. People are so sheltered and isolated that they don't even know what happens in the real world. The reality of fighting is that one might die. And when you're in the middle of a fight, that's what you're trying to do, is kill someone. Bless it. Bless it. Bless it. And nobody's perfect. Nobody. I hope I am. I want y'all to know I'm a psycho. Absolutely. Absolutely. Come at me, bro. Catch me outside. How about that? Absolutely, I want people to know I'm a fucking psycho. I will kill you dead in your fucking tracks if you run up on me. You know what I mean? See, some of y'all got people out here to protect you. Your mommy, your daddy, you can go suckle on their tit and, Thank you. Is it Ivy? Iva? I like that. Iva, I think. Thank you. No, I agree. I completely agree. All the best people are a little crazy. You have to be. You have to be crazy, you know, because I'm out here by myself. I don't have mom and daddy to protect me. I don't even have an aunt or uncle or I don't even have a cousin. It's me to protect me. What would you do? You gonna lay down and cry and let everybody treat you like shit? Yeah, I know. I know that's what society would do. I'm aware. But that's why this world is a shithole. Because nobody has anything to stand for. Everybody is falling for everything. And you know what they do? They fall on the ground, they crumble, they take the mental health drugs, and they cry and feel bad for themselves, and then they turn bitter, and then I meet them out here in public, and they're being passive-aggressive towards me because they hate themselves. I will never lay down and die.
It's a totally accurate description of what's going on, Brooke. Totally.
I will never lay down and die. I'm a fighter, and I will continue to be a fighter. And anybody that has a problem with that can suck my... How about that? And when you see me out here, how about you say something? I'm still waiting. It's been 2.5 years. Y'all see me out here, and don't nobody got nothing to say to my face. Y'all want to get on the internet and say something. That makes you fake. That's why I'm a felon. Because, see, the last 2 bitches that wanted to play that game, they ended up getting life flighted to the doctor, and that's why I have to stay away from you fuckers, because y'all were inauthentic. You're fake. The internet has created a whole world of vaginas. It's time to grow up.
Over.
All right, I'm going to do some more ups. I'm getting sore already. Yeah, so I'm gonna put in my form. I'm gonna, what do they call it? I'm gonna petition for high school graduates to get power slapped after they get their diploma. It's an introduction to the real world. Here's your diploma, bam! Get out there and slave away for Uncle Sam. I got my first punch in middle school, blacked both my eyes. 16-year-old boy, I think I was about 11, maybe 12. I would have been in 6th grade. He was in high school. I whooped his sister's ass. She got hurt. Her earring got ripped out. It was an accident. I didn't like grab her earring, but it got snagged out in the middle of the fight. He walked up to me, and he was so much taller than me that he had to like reach down to punch me in the face. He freaking wham! I knew when he hit me because I hit the ground. Both of my butt cheeks were bruised. I hit the ground so hard, and both of my eyes were black. My mama was pissed. She was like, oh my God, we're going to CVS. I gotta get you makeup. They gonna think I'm beating on you again at home. You know why? Because I'd already been taken several times because they were beating on me at home. So she was scared that...
See? That's what I mean by, like, the 1 minute her parents are great, the other minute they're evil.
They were gonna find out about the
I was saying this morning.
abuse, so she was like, we gotta put makeup on you, baby raccoon. I was in 6th grade. I think he was either a sophomore or a junior. He nailed my ass, man. I'll never forget it, and I'm grateful for that shit now. Every kid should experience that at least once. Teach them to learn their goddamn business, you know what I mean? Mind their business, bitch. Mind yours. I mean, really think about it. What do you think creates a Karen? White women, let's think about it. White women live a little bit more privileged life than most of us, especially if they're from certain areas. They ain't never been slapped in the face before. That's why they ain't everybody's business. Ain't never struggled, ain't got no problems, so they gotta create them, you know? How many rich people do you know that literally crap on their own marriages, step out on their husbands, create problems, drama in the neighborhood? Like, you know, stirring the pot at the country club, honey. Like, literally rich people make problems because they have none. Like, well, they do have some, but not the same kind of problems as somebody like me who's homeless, who actually struggles, you know? It's different. My kids were never taken because I hurt them. That's a bold-faced lie. See what I mean?
Huh?
Bold-faced. I mean, they just lie about everything. Everything. Y'all don't deserve to talk to me because you don't know how to, so I'm gonna cut them off because God knows. God knows you're too retarded. What is it? Oh, God. Riley Matarded. Oh, don't be Riley Matarded today. Oh, God, I love it. Push up. You said you want a thug. Don't be scared now. Lies, the lies. I've heard everything. I've heard it all in the past 2 years. Not even 1% of what's said is true. It's crazy. People are always going to be misinformed when you're awesome. They're going to hate you because they hate themselves and they want someone to take it out on.
Hopefully she fixes her live, because like, I don't really feel like reading a bunch of court docs, and I feel like since she was like, this is the number, go look at them all, that gives me like fair game too. I just like, I can't read fucking court documents properly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna read it, and I'm gonna have to read it like 5 times to know what I'm reading and to tell it, so that's gonna be fucking annoying. So I need to like, edit a video of it. And I'm already editing like fucking 4 videos. I'm burnt out, man.
We're taking Jesus fucking. You know the craziest part is I've already explained this 1,000 times, and that's why I stopped talking about it. Because I've already talked about it. There's videos of
She used to say, she's like a year ago, I'm never talking about it again.
it. If you're curious, go find them.
She talks about it every fucking day.
It's crazy. You know, my haters, the people that are jealous of my small success here because of you guys, they want me to dwell on the past because that's what they do. And as you can see, I'm trying to build a future. I ain't got time to dwell. What happened to me and my kids is completely unfair, but it's happened a million.
Yeah, we're gonna finish Samantha. I was trying to get like a little bit of sleep because I got like no sleep last night. So that's not gonna happen. So I'll make coffee right now and we can roll into Samantha after whenever this hit. I don't know I need to like actually wake up. Hold on.
And other women, millions of other women. It's not an isolated incident. I'm just proud that God gave me the courage to talk about it because so many women in my position are ashamed. Because why? Look at what society says. Look at how they twist the narrative, twist the truth, and lie on me and say that I did something horrible to lose my kids. That's why women in my position do not come forward. I don't have no shame because I know what happened to me wasn't my fault, nor was it my kids' fault. Chuck, where you stay? Like me. I needed both headphones. It's going down. Oh God. I'm just gonna do kicks. Anywhere you meet me, guaranteed to go down. Damn it. I can't get leveled. I'm in a hole. Seven days a week. Better yet, I know. Say it to my face. We can knuckle up anytime, any place. Ah, ah. Let these bitches know with the butterfly doze. My abs hurt. The lies motherfuckers tell. I swear to God. It's so annoying. I wish I could punch those people in the face. Surprise. Rep where you stay. I need an energy water. Anywhere you meet me, get to go down. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to cut some of the fabric off of my bikini bottoms and re-sew them together. Always gonna be haters. I actually appreciate the haters. That's how you know you're popping if you got haters. That's what Ply said. It has to be true. Ply said it, come on. Would he lie to us? I don't think so. Ain't that?
I don't know who she said what's it. Let's see. No. Did she make a whole new live? Hold on. Probably. Chat's
I've
disabled.
really been on them lately.
Back to that
I
shit.
used to love them when I was younger because they came out when I was like 18 or something. Early 2000s, right? My shit runs together.
How fast are transcripts gonna fucking generate for this other one?
Hair.
Wow. Falling off of my chairs. Like, when did she even start this stream? I don't know, man. Burke's numbers are fucking jacked. They're crazy.
Damn it, Bobby. My God.
Fucking insane, bro. We're live for like 2 minutes. Have 200 people. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the other live.
So this.
Give me transcripts. No transcripts yet.
Loser.
I hate when she does this too. Like, I went off of a fucking other live where she was actually saying shit. For this. I have no report over here.
Different. To get power slap. Push that. Times if I got them. Why are my lips so dry? Thank you. Probably could. Gray. Always gonna be haters. I actually appreciate the haters. That's how you know you're popping if you got haters. That's what Ply said. What in the everlasting? It has to be true. Ply said it. Come on. Would he lie to us? I don't think so. Hair oil.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who she was saying.
Is that who said that? I think it was the bitches don't think shit. I think that was Plies. Ran off on the plug. Blooded. Brookie there, every night. Walmart. Pink pomegranate lemonade or something. Come on, y'all. I use magnesium glycinate, a 1 a day. We're doing damn 30 and a 50 every time. That's about it that I can think of. I'll do some greens sometimes if I got them. Thank you, Gray. Is that guitars? Can you play? I wish I could play. I'm ready to do quads. Oh my God, I'm just a mess today. If I'd slow down. I kind of want to do more. When my lips get dry, I know that's my body screaming for that salt packet. It's dehydration. After I drink that, my lips will be fine. I don't know why this is my fake. I'm grabbing a table, y'all. I'm bracing my imaginary table. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh wait, this put me out. Come on, half a set. One more. All right, 2 more. Yeah, that gets your heart rate up. Thank you. I try to stay positive. The lies. I mean, they just lie. Lies. So they just typed out a fake CR number from Alamance. And listen. What am I gonna eat? They probably done found some bitch. I've been over my record. I'm not debating this. I'll cut this shit off again. Y'all can suck my dick. Y'all are so jealous. I can't do nothing about
Jealous of criminal charges? What is there to be jealous of? Why is this keep popping over here?
Who sits around worried about people? One thing I'll losers. Never do is cry. That's who. Losers. I'm done with it. Make up a fake fucking number. I have released my full criminal report. We actually went.
What are you saying? A bunch of mumbled nothing?
Through Truthfinder. .com, which gives you every single charge that a person has ever been charged with, not just convictions. When you go through the city or county, you're only going to be able to see convictions. I went and paid for Truthfinder.com, and I released months ago, a year and a half ago. We went over my criminal record. I showed all of my criminal charges. There's a video on that. If you look back on my live, it'll say my criminal charges. You can sit down with me in that video and go over every single criminal charge I ever was convicted with. But also, not only that, it's been almost 10 years since I've had any kind of criminal conviction. People are literally living in the past. The past. The past. What did I just say? People who are incapable of living their own life and worrying about their own damn business are still dwelling on the past from over 10 years ago. I have never been charged with robbery or burglary. I will never say that again. If you want to bullshit, then by all means, continue to be one of the sheep. Continue to be one of the sheep, honey. I'm trying to save y'all from that. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Why do I still have fucking...
Some of y'all were there. If I've never committed a burglary charge, you know, you can be charged with breaking and entering if you kick in the front door of a dwelling to stab two bitches. That does not mean that you went there to rob the place. This is how you know that you're dealing with children who are looking up stuff that they have no business even meddling in. And
you told us about it. You told, like... Whatever, man. If you don't want people fact-checking you, don't bring up shit about your own past.
I was not convicted of anything of the such. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's just stupid. It really is. It's stupid. You know what else? The cops called me one time, and they're like, hey, we got some screenshots of some money that you owe. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, can you come in and look at this? So I drive all the way over to the sheriff's department. Do you know that someone under my name, first of all, let me be clear, there's several people under my name. One time, about 10 years ago, I went into the health department, and the doctor walks in, and they start talking about giving me money for, meds for HIV. And I am confused. I'm like, I'm not HIV positive. And she's like, yeah, you are, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm here to get a pap smear. I haven't even had blood work done yet. Do you know that there was another girl that was born on the same day with the same exact name? Her.
This is the story who lived at the exact same fucking address that you did? Brooke, I'm looking at the court records. Like, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Her last name was spelt with an E. Her middle name was without an E, which is the opposite of my name. She was an African-American woman that had just gotten diagnosed with HIV in the health department. The Planned Parenthood had mixed up our paperwork because we had the same date of birth and the same name. The only difference was one name was with an E and one was without.
Yeah, you're full of shit. That's why the mugshots are all you and shit.
Same thing happened at the sheriff's department when they pulled me in to show me this paperwork that they had pulled off a line from some online forum that's a hate channel.
Because that's what cops do. They fucking just go off the word of hate channels, so she describes them. What the fuck are we talking about? She's so fucking stupid, bro.
He said, is this you? And I said, no, that's not me. I don't owe any.
Cops are useless. You think your cops listen to YouTubers? Like, man, bro, I wouldn't even have a YouTube channel. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. My point is, I've talked to cops. They don't give a fuck about anything. So, like, I don't know. No, I don't believe this at all. I don't believe this at all.
Money for da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So misinformation gets spread like...
You can only put yourself in jail. You, through your own fucking actions. A YouTuber can't put you in jail. YouTuber can swat you maybe, but that's not good and you shouldn't do that.
Fire because people hate themselves. People hate themselves. That's the only reason that they have to spread hate. It's ignorance and self-hatred that leads to...
If YouTubers could put people in jail, I would make sure James Soroka never saw the light of day again.
People leads to people being miserable sacks of shit. It's as simple as that. And if you think I'm joking, Jordan Peterson will actually explain this way better than I ever could. He has tutorial after tutorial on the psychology behind people who are miserable. They're stuck in the past. They're stuck in the past.
Yeah, that's why you talk about the past every day.
I have not been a criminal for over 10 years. When I got out of prison and I had my child,
You have court in like 2 weeks, right? For communicating threats.
Worked hard on cleaning my life up, and I've done that successfully. Regardless of my financial problems, that has nothing to do with the person that I am today. You can be a great person and still be poor, okay? Millions of them exist. It's crazy. Everybody just dwells on the damn past. Like, let it go. One of those girls that I stabbed apologized to me. She sure did. She said, "I'm so sorry that you had to serve 5 years in prison for this." She sure did. And I apologized to her because I was wrong. And I recognize that. But that's also why I stay away from people. You ain't gonna disrespect me. You know what I mean? You sure as hell ain't gonna slap my friends around either, which is what they did. Which is why I even went over there. Thank you. I love it. Push up. No, I didn't do this side. This side. It's horrible. You cool, run, run, run. You cool. Oh. Hot. Sorry. Quads. And if anyone's curious, my Opus number, I'll give you a real number, 0911395. If you want to look up my criminal record, you'll see every charge that I was convicted with in the state of North Carolina, which is the only state I was ever convicted of anything. 0911395. NCDOC inmate search. So that we can nip this shit in the bud. We won't be having this conversation again because I've already been over this and over this and over this, and people are wasting my time because they're stuck in the past, worried about bullshit that is irrelevant.
Wasting my time. Bum, bum, bum. I always saw this. So. Where's my fucking...
Take 10, 20 years to make it better. If that's even possible. If that's even possible. This is crazy. But it is what it is. You away. I feel the same. I need to pack a bath bag. I'm trying to get through this park. I was gonna shower over there, but this changes everything, so. You know, one thing's for sure is I've been through shit 10 times worse than this. You know, when you've seen your life flash before you in a holding cell getting beat by, I don't know, 5 officers as they take turns beating the shit out of you and tasing you, and your life is literally flashing before your eyes. Yeah, when you've been through shit like that, you know, you learn to come shit head on, I guess. I don't know. That wasn't even the worst one. The worst one was the one that pulled me out of the car by my throat. Hello. How are you? I love your hat.
fucking could type right. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? I'm driving myself nuts over here.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't know. That's not getting me anywhere. It doesn't matter.
I mean, not to mention growing up in the foster care system. I mean, that's a whole traumatic experience in itself. Alright, I got sand on my back, y'all. It's in my crack on my back to my crack. Let's go see the beach one last time. You want to? Okay. Cause you can't feel my anger, you can't feel my pain. Who is that? Mud shovel stained. Stained, of course. Classic banker. Mud shovel. Great song. Another song that this reminds me of is Happy by... Who is that? Is that Falling in Reverse or Bring Me the Horizon? They got a song called Happy and it's very similar to this song. It sounds like Mud Shovel with different words. Betty, I'm gonna gut you. I'm gonna gut your fuse box like a fish, girl. I don't even know. Oh, I don't even know where the fuse box is in this thing. The little fuses. I should have pulled it when I first got her 4 years ago. Yeah, all of those deferments have done messed everything up. I mean, it just... So, you know, like, I signed for 39. I've paid, like, 33. And they're still saying I owe all of this money. It's just unbelievable. It's just... It's the deferments. It's where I pushed payments to the back of the loan because the economy is crashing. If I only make $400 a month and the truck payment is $700, what am I supposed to do? When I bought this truck, I was making damn good money. It's just, it is what it is, okay? The economy is crashing. It just sucks. It really does. I got this truck at 3.2, 3.6 APR. I've done paid all this money into it. And I can't maintain the maintenance. I can't afford the gas. And I don't make enough money off of YouTube anymore since that Planet Fitness incident to pay the payment. I have no control over the situation. And it's genuinely not even my fault. You know, it'd be different if I was out here going shopping every freaking week. When do y'all see that? When we go shopping, we go and buy fruit, vegetables, food, cleaning supplies. When have you seen me buy a luxury item? I'll wait. Like never. I go and I get what I need, the bare freaking necessities, always. It's crazy. I simply do not make enough money. There's no parking over there. A little way look at me. Girl, will you wake up and pay attention? Alabama, you damn dummy. Jesus flipping Christ, I swear to God. Hee-hawing, not paying attention at all. Dumbasses every day. Stupid bitch needs to be in a Prius, not a damn Suburban. I need to tell you. I gotta use the bathroom. This bitch lollygagging. God, my quads and everything. My ass hurts so bad from that workout yesterday, y'all. That's good. I underestimated those squats. I did them weighted with the 25 kettlebell barbell. Give me a minute.
She left us all alone again. Alright, so these are all in order. That's good. Yeah, this isn't Brooke. No way. No, that's someone completely fucking different, huh? That's not Brooke. No, that's not Brooke.
All right, we're going, y'all. Sorry, excuse me.
That's not Brooke.
Damn, I wish I had sunglasses. My glasses broke. It's busy today.
Doodle.
Friday.
That was Brooke. No, I know.
Well, at least I got some sunshine before I'm stuck in it. Florida's sunshine hits different. Even in South Carolina, it don't hit the same.
Home now. They were all her. That was Brooke through the ages.
Well, bye. See you later. Love ya.
He had more weight to her face.
Let's go back to this depressing ass state.
Woo! Thanks for the beans. You're up in my broadcast throwing me beans?
Daniel super chatted $9.99. Show Steve some love, guys. Let's super chat him up, tongue out.
Aw, thanks, Daniel.
Can't see nothing, y'all. I'm gonna pack a bath bag, go shower, and then get on the road. I'll call him
Think
when
so
I get
too,
back
Emma.
to
What's
North
going on,
Carolina and
Emma?
let him come get the truck.
You ever heard of packing a bath bag? Mud pit, it's all the rage. I don't know what a bath bag is.
All right.
Woo! Thanks for the beans. You're up in my broadcast throwing me beans?
Beefy Queefs with Brooke super chatted $2. I just wanted to hear this name. Beefy Queefs.
Thank you, BP.
Gotta plug you back up, cause you'll die. Gotta keep you charging. There it goes. Okay. I need to pack a bath bag. God, it's hot.
I did not hear the little kid say, I know her. What?
Hold on a second. I guess when I get out of the shower, I'll put a nicotine patch back on. I'm gonna put some of this medicine on here before I get in the shower. It's literally disappearing off my face. It's crazy. It was definitely a zit, a big ass zit that was extremely deep. Sucks. Hopefully it won't scar. Yeah. I get it, children out loud. I think they need a blast. Jesus, trash. I need something to wear.
She thought it was an ant. Like, ants are just crawling on her face at night. Probably because, like, she falls asleep with Starburst all in her mouth, nodding off. I don't do drugs, I just fall asleep with candy all in my mouth. And ants bite my face.
Shampoo.
I mean, she probably got the zit from doing stuff like that. Like, just having grease and candy all over her face.
much for eating today, I guess. At this point, I don't have time. For yourself.
Homes and glass houses. Why is it always Christopher's? Christopher. People named Christopher just get like touchy about stuff. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but okay. I'm not homeless. What?
Thanks for the beans.
I'm
You're up at my
stabbing by-
broadcast throwing me beans?
Ryan Ambrose super chatted $19.99. Shout out to Brooke's enormous Sid deciding it wants to live its best life. Volcano victory hand medium skin tone light blue heart.
Thank you for the 20, Ryan. What did she call it? I think she called it Brit. Brit the Zit. She named it. It's her co-host. Hashtag coworker. Baby wipes first. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting.
It's more the stress. This skirt is so big. Do y'all see this? Everything is like that. It's annoying. I look like I have a fupa because I got extra fabric everywhere. I don't have a fupa. I used to. Where is this thing now? I had a black cow. Oh my god, I just can't today. You know, the car looks like this because I'm about to get rid of it. So I don't have anything I need. Everything's already a mess because I've moved half of what I had in here out. So it hasn't been organized in like 2 weeks, which has drove me crazy a month. I guess at least I...
Yeah, I don't trust the truck repossession because she always puts it on a speaker. Always.
Thanks for the beans. You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
Jill_P super chatted $2.71. Thank you for your service, Steve. It's God's work. Tears of joy.
Oh, thanks, Jill. I didn't know it converted pounds, so that's the conversion rate on the pounds, huh? But yeah, like I don't trust this. Like she would definitely for the grift have played the call, right? And like she said, she would have just told him to come get it in Florida. I think she went down to Jacksonville. She didn't like the vibe. So she's like, fuck it. I'm just going to go back up to Uncle Randy's and try to make a big hado about it. And people might give me some money along the ways.
I did a small workout this morning. Toothbrush. Where's that toothpaste? Oh god, here we go. I got one toothpaste left. I don't know where it's at. No.
Like her weird ass vibe. That's it. That's fair. Yeah. We'll go with that. People were telling me she was on a base. Like a military base. She's not supposed to be on there. I didn't catch her saying that, but I like don't. I'm not saying she wouldn't do that.
This is gonna literally be one of the last showers.
Thanks for the beans. You're up at my broadcast throwing me beans?
Shelly super chatted $5. She's never getting it repoed. We're waiting for nothing. She knows how to con the dopes.
Yep. Yeah, even like let's say that she doesn't make the payment. I don't think Randy would let it get repossessed. That's gonna affect his credit, right? His name's on it too.
Again, or the last shower. I don't know when I'll be able to shower again. So it is what it is. I did what God wanted me to do. I did what God would want me to do. Well, I guess I don't have toothpaste now because I had a whole tube of it yesterday. We found it and we slid it in this basket and now there it is. There it is. I found it. Just like the
Sing the song that keeps on singing. Is that what she's listening to?
Did you see that? Water just went everywhere.
Y'all, why don't they play the Eagles? Or what was the band? The other band? The Black.
Too much
I would play some shit no one knows. Not the Eagles or Sublime.
Oh my god, dang it, man. Give me this. I'm over it. It's not my truck anymore. Alright, I need to go shower. Do I have everything I need? Razors? I think so. That's where I'm at. Oh, snap. I stopped smoking months ago, but still, I won't like
Hey, when she does mumbly shit.
plastic,
But yeah, she's
plastic
like,
fat porn. That's where I'm at.
how am I gonna get to court now?
Please.
I play by the rules. No, you
Billy, I
don't.
don't care. Where's Snoop Dogg when you need him?
What? I don't know. Where's Snoop Dogg? What do you need Snoop Dogg for?
And I just said this morning that I wanted to focus on quitting the smoking. That's not happening. The first thing I'm doing when I get back is going and buying me vape pods. Because if I don't have them, I'll murder somebody. I've been a smoker my whole life. Yes, since birth. Since birth. Secondhand smoke is worse than firsthand smoke, especially for infants and developing brains. And my parents smoked 2 packs a day in this tiny trailer. I'm so sorry. In this tiny trailer. And so I was absolutely going to school and going through nicotine withdrawals as a child.
I don't
Science.
think
I love
did we even spend a full day, a full 24 hours in Jacksonville? She wonders why she's always like spending money on gas.
that shit.
Yo, Samantha is
I've smoked my whole life.
crazy.
It's not even my fault.
Such a breath of fresh air crazy. Like she hasn't I haven't got sick of her yet.
I want to quit, but you know, the conditions are never good for me to quit, honey. Look at what I'm going through. Please. Alright. I got a dress, I got underwear, I got a towel, I got a razor, I got shampoo, I got conditioner, toothbrush, toothpaste, what am I missing? Hair clip. My brain. If I only had a brain. My brain.
Samantha's channel? She's on TikTok. I was looking through YouTube, and didn't see much.
It's sad I had to drive all the way to Florida just to work out properly.
But her name on TikTok is SMS House 11.
Because nowhere else.
I guess we went through 1 to 10 already. I had those accounts banned. I don't know.
Puts time and money into their parks and rec. There's not even a park in North Carolina that's worth a damn. They're all trash. I swear to God, everything is dead.
Not up to Brooke standards. The Brooke standard. The measurement we use to grade parks.
And I charged everything last night. I don't know if it's the heat or my ADHD or
There's her 2 vape pot, or her 2 vape sticks at least. Say one of them's down here. Can't really see when it does that. Stupid. I hate that thing. There we go. One down here, and then there's one in her hand.
we got to fill up before, you know, hold on. We might have enough gas to make it to South Carolina. I know we filled up yesterday, but I'm already close to E again. That's why I can't afford this truck, because every day you're going to have to fill up. And if it's hot like today, you're going to spend $60 to $80 a day. That's what I'm spending now. It's even more than what I was saying previously. I'm on E. I have 100 miles till empty. We put in money yesterday and the day before. We filled it up both days. I'm back at 100 miles till empty. This is a V8 black big ass Silverado. It drinks gas. This is the problem.
I don't think the color of the truck makes a difference for the gas consumption, but okay.
This is why I can't afford it. Even if I made $1,000, you know, a month from YouTube.
I think she means because it gets hot and then she has to run the truck, which I guess would cost gas, maybe.
It still would not be enough. The truck payment's $700. The insurance is now $154. When I paid insurance yesterday, it was $154, and I just paid insurance yesterday. Motherfuck, I just wasted that money.
She said wait until the 8th. Don't look like it's the 8th yet, Brooke, so I don't know why you did that.
Let me call them and see if I can get a refund. Maybe they can like prorate it and give me half of my money back, because I need it. Do some basic math. I called and paid $100 on storage. I paid my cell phone. For both phones, it was $170. That's $270. Then we paid insurance. That was $154 yesterday. So, sorry, let me do some basic math because I'm angry.
I hate doing math
Bro,
like this. I avoid it at all costs. I don't want to like add up all the streaming services and the fucking Xbox subscription. I haven't even turned on the Xbox in like months. I need to cancel that shit. I don't know, man. It gives me anxiety.
A lot of stress, and every time I try to do math on camera, I fucking have a meltdown because of my anxiety. Like, if you weren't asking me, then I'd be able to just like da-da-da-da-da-da. So it was $170 for the cell phone. I just want to get this right. Plus, $170 plus $100 for storage plus $154 for insurance plus we bought $100 worth of stuff that we needed: hygiene, fruit, vegetables, and I still don't have anything to eat. Water. That
Just a whole fucking Tupperware of food and all of those noodles. She showed us like a thing stacked for noodles, like she was getting ready for the apocalypse. She has food.
was $100 for all of that. What else did we pay? That's $524, and my check was $700. So what does that leave me with? Do you see what I'm saying? It's just not enough, and everybody's going through this. Anybody that actually has big girl, big boy bills know exactly what I'm talking about. And then the gas. So my check's gone, and I just got paid on the 21st. My check is gone.
That's your fault. That's your fault. You made the decisions to spend this money.
You know what I mean? 4 million views a month. 4 million views a month. Almost 30 million views altogether. And I haven't even made $10,000 in 2 years off of YouTube. I made less than $5,000 last year. So, you know, I can't do anything about it. It's not even my fault. It's not even my fault.
I wonder if parents, you know, when their kids are like, I'm gonna go be a van lifer, if they're like, no, you're not, and show them this channel, be like, you don't want to turn into this.
I do believe that if that Planet Fitness incident wouldn't have went down, that my checks would probably be at around $2,000 to $3,000 a month now, and things would be good. But unfortunately, I'm having to rebuild my channel from that incident. You know, I went from a $1,300 check to a $400 check. That's not my fault. That someone called, lied, and had me arrested for more crimes that I did not do. That's not my fault. I have no control over other people's actions, nor YouTube and what they pay. It's not my fault, you know? It's not my fault that I'm even homeless. I own land and a home. I gave someone money for that property, and they shitted me. First of all, I was young when I made that agreement, so I was young. I should have got a lawyer. I should have done things the right way. You live and you learn. I gave someone my life fucking savings. I got fucked. It is what it is. It's not even my fault that I'm homeless. First.
So what, was it a verbal agreement or something? Like you just gave somebody all of your money and was like, all right, so I just like, this is my place now? And he was like, sure. And then one day it wasn't or something? Why wouldn't you have gotten like the deed? She says all the time, she's like, that deed's in my name, blah, blah, blah. I can never tell what's real and what's not with Brooke because like she lies so much. I don't know what's a lie. It's like the lies are lies now. It's weird. It's like inception of lies.
First of all. And listen, I come on here and I take accountability all the time, but one thing I will not
Is that Salty? What's going on, Salty?
fucking do is say that something is my fault when it is not. I've explained and there's video after video explaining everything. Just because some people have not lived a life of struggle and they simply can't fathom it, that's not my fault. And that's the truth. A lot of people live very privileged and they do not realize it. They do not realize the struggle at all. I've been on my own since I was a child, like underage, like 6 years old. It's not even my fucking fault. I talk about these things because I want society to know the realities of the foster care system. That is why my life looks like this. Statistically speaking, there was only one direction for me to go in: homelessness. This is where most people in my circumstances as a child, this is where most of them end up. That's the reality. It's a pipeline. They're feeding
I don't know about that.
y'all fucking lies from the tablecloth.
System of a Down?
Foster care is great.
Wait, what?
Tell that to the millions of homeless people
Is that like just a saying the System of a Down use? I've only ever heard that in the System of a Down song.
out here that grew up in the foster care system, and then it led them to the Department of Corrections, and then it led them to the streets. There's been studies on this. Google it. It's worth a goo. It's called the pipeline. Foster care pipeline.
Okay.
There's multiple studies. One
this is some
pipeline
of
goes
the
to the DOC
downloads.
and the other one goes to homelessness, and there's another one that goes to drugs and alcohol. We have a broken system, and I'm a product of these broken systems. I'm a product of the foster care system. I'm a product of no child left behind. And I'm also a product of the government being corrupt. It's crazy. It's not even my fucking fault. You know, if I was out here drinking, drugging, catching new charges, which, by the way, I haven't had one in almost 10 years. If I was out here living a life of crime and being nefarious and tearing down the city and I wasn't, you know, trying, it would be one thing. But I have done nothing for the past 5 years but try. It is exhausting. I'm exhausted from just trying, especially when I'm out here in these streets and I see what society's doing. It's disheartening.
What's society doing?
It really is. I'm gonna go take a
That's
shower,
right,
and
Roxy.
then I'm gonna try to wait to get gas till we get to South Carolina, or either maybe even like Brunswick, Georgia, because it can be cheaper over there sometimes. So I'm gonna wait till it's probably 10 to 15 cents cheaper. I got hair everywhere, y'all. I'm sorry. Between the sand and the hair and the bugs, I don't know what's all on me. I'm gonna shave and stuff and wash my hair because I don't know when I'll be able to get another shower. I do not have resources in North Carolina, but I have court in North Carolina to get these charges officially dismissed from where the manager of Planet Fitness called and lied on me.
It seems like it. She did. That's all she did in Florida. No, I don't even think she worked at. Well, she lifted that kettlebell or whatever you call it, that dumbbell, above her head a bunch of times. But she was supposed to work out at the beach, and then she got all fucking angry and left.
Thanks for the beans. You're up in my broadcast throwing me beans?
Shelly super chatted $5. I swear she has these videos for proof for court or whomever needs her. Truth.
Yeah, I bet so. And like, it's not gonna, I don't know, it's not gonna look good for her. Crazy lady. She swears that the Planet Fitness video is what's gonna exonerate her and all the charges are about to get dropped in 2 weeks. I don't know about that. She's been going off of a Planet Fitness a bunch, and I heard that she's not supposed to bring them up. She hasn't backed down. I don't know. I'm interested to see how the court goes, but thank you. It already flew by. Well, Shelly, thank you, Shelly.
Going to North Carolina. You know what I mean? It's because of a lie. It's because of a lie
Chat
that I'm
goes
even
too
having to go
fast
through
sometimes.
this. I've spent thousands of dollars. It was $2,500 just to get out of jail. Money that I did not have. Money that I still owe. Some of which I still owe to a bondsman. Thank God she's a fucking angel and sees what I'm going through. Otherwise, I'd still be in jail. Over a lie. How many times has this happened in my life? I'm glad you asked. 3. I've been arrested 3 times for 3 different crimes I did not commit. 3. I'm glad you asked. And I just figured that out the other day. Because I was charged with injury to real property when I was 17 years old because I snuck out of a foster home, group home. And when I was thinking about it, I was like, wait a second, that was a bullshit charge. I never broke anything. The lock was not broken to the door. So once again, it was a case of a social worker going in front of a judge, lying on me, saying that I did something that I did not do. So 3 times have I been arrested. Yes, for crimes I did not commit.
You gotta stop pleading guilty for shit that you're not guilty of then. Judge Judy would say that's really stupid, and you don't plead guilty to things you're not guilty of.
Yes.
If you don't want to say that you did them after, because like once you plead guilty, that means that you did it.
And the first time I was a juvenile in the custody of CPS. I don't deserve any of this shit. And ain't nobody gonna gaslight me. I'll die on this fucking hill. I don't care if I have to make a whole career just reiterating the same bullshit stories over and over and over. Maybe one day somebody will get it. I just know I'm not the only one. But I know that a lot of people that have been in my shoes, they're scared to talk about it because look how society treats them. How many people get on this channel and want to blame me and say that I did this wrong and I did that fucking wrong? It's crazy. It's like, no, actually, I did the best thing. You know, it's like people can't even conceptualize. You want me to give you an example? I'll give you an example. My children. People want to say that I was a horrible parent. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Okay, well, excuse me. I was a child myself, first of all. Second of all,
No.
I gave my children to people that I knew could take care of them. What is the problem? Because
Okay, well, that is interesting, Brooke. You can't fucking say that you're gonna go kill the foster parents or the fucking social worker or any of that shit then if you're positioning it as you gave your kids to people who could take care of them better than you could because you were a child and not because you broke your kid's arm and not because, like, you fucking stabbed 2 women because they hit your friend or whatever.
if I had them living out of a car with me, y'all be saying that that was bad. So I give them to someone who can take care of them because
Well, this is also goes against your story. You said that the only reason you're living in the car is because when your kids got taken from you, you relapsed into drugs, and then I don't know, you had a tiny home, you sold it for $8,000 to just go live in a truck because you saw van lifers and you thought it would be fun, easy thing to do.
I can't even clearly take care of myself, and society still wants to actually victim blame. If we're being honest, yes, I'm a victim. So
She's got new people in her chat, right? So she's trying a new angle, I guess. I don't know.
my children. So was my mother. So was my mother's mother. It's crazy. So which is it? Should they be with me, living out of a car, living in a fucking bush? Or do you think that they are better off with families that are taking care of them, meeting their basic needs and supporting them emotionally? Because I think the alternative is where they should be. So, like,
I'm glad we agree. That's good, Brooke. This is a step in the right direction, even though we're positioning it as, like, I don't know, that it's always been this way.
It's really infuriating. It really is. It pisses me off. You know what it is that people, you know, a lot of these people that come here and try to say all of this negative stuff, they don't struggle, nor do they have children. Or if they do have children, they have resources that people...
I thought everyone struggled. You just said everyone was struggling.
Like me, never even had to start with, you know, like family to help raise your children. You know how your grandma and grandpa watch the babies? Yeah, I never fucking had that. I paid $350 a fucking week out of pocket for private childcare so I could go work 7 days a week to pay for more childcare. So sick of people living in their fucking castles as their husbands work, and they want to sit on the internet and tell me that I haven't done what's good for my children. My children are in safe places. They're better off than where the fuck I am. What would I look like having children out here going through this?
I don't have a rich spouse or husband.
People are ridiculous. Live your fucking life and tell people to suck your dick because they ain't never gonna get it. I've been on the street since I was probably 6 years old, fending
What the fuck are you talking about? No, you haven't.
for myself. I'm talking about without a parent, without anyone, a caregiver to care, probably 4 to 6 years old.
When they raised her as a street
I've had to raise
fighter.
myself, and I've made a lot of fucking mistakes. But one thing you're not gonna tell me is that I'm not a good person, because I see what society has to offer.
She was younger than Lil Wayne when Lil Wayne got like shot and was doing all that crazy shit when he was 12.
I was absolutely wrong getting in a fight when I was 18 years old. But if that's what the internet's
You weren't 18 when you got into that knife fight.
gonna crucify me over, they can suck my dick. That was 20 years ago. Those girls wanted to fight. We fought. I regret my decision to get mixed up in that. And it was a learning lesson, and I served years in prison over that. Years. I wish people would shut up about it. It's really ridiculous, you know? It's like, and you would think that they would be bringing up other bullshit, but no, that's the thing they keep circling back to. It's like crazy. I mean, it really is. It's like, whoa.
She also said she only got 90 days sometimes. In the court records, it said she served 3 years. Which would make sense. The content gap would actually fit that perfect. That would make a lot of sense.
Y'all can walk with me. And that's what I said the other day. I said, you can live your life right for 364 days. You can be a God-fearing American, a good old Christian man who lives and dies by the damn Bible. And you do everything right for 364 days. That one day that you go out and you have a bad day and you want to cut loose and have a couple of beers, that's the day that society will keep talking about. They'll never mention the 364 days that you did amazing things.
I didn't give a fuck on Bike Week when she got tipsy or drunk at Bike Week, and she was just... I was actually kind of impressed. She was very positively interactive with people. Like, she was getting along with everyone. It wasn't until, like, she was, like, walking by herself that she'd get all pissy, but then as soon as a person would come in her radius, she would, like, light up. So I was like, wow, this is actually all right. Maybe she should get drunk more often. I think people care about you inflicting harm on others.
They're just going to bring up the one day out of 365 that you did something bad. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's because people are miserable. They're not happy with themselves. Jordan actually gives full lectures talking about how...
She means Jordan Peterson, for anyone who's not familiar. She just calls him Jordan, like they're best buds or whatever.
people who are miserable, it's related to self-hatred. That's
Jordan Peterson, who tells you to pet every stray animal you see.
stems. It's inadequacies and insecurities that lead to other people trying to point out the faults of others. It's because they feel inadequate. They're miserable. Jordan Peterson has lecture on lecture on lecture about self-hatred and people disliking themselves and having problems with identity, and that leads to them acting like toddlers, petty, passive, or, passive.
I don't Sounds pretty judgmental for somebody who
Can't-
doesn't like being judged.
It's so pretty. Yeah, I'm about to run. I'm gonna take a shower real quick, shave my legs, and then we're gonna go turn this truck in. I'm gonna call him in the morning and let him know that I got a truck for him. So it's the best I can do. I hope y'all have a good afternoon. Maybe we'll stop and get some food. I'm gonna need to eat because I don't know when I'll be able to get more food again, you know? So anyways, I love you guys, and don't worry because I'm not worried. I'm filled with peace. I did everything I could. I love you guys, and we'll talk later. Pray for me. I'm praying for y'all.
So that's that. Well, I guess we'll see if the truck gets repoed tomorrow. I don't think it will. God damn it. All right, I gotta focus on getting things done. Time is it? It's 2 p.m. I still never got my coffee. It's just sitting there in the pot. I will be back soon to do Samantha. And then I want to try to edit. I want to try to get the truck repossession and I don't know, man. There's a lot of things I'm trying to get done. I don't think I'm gonna get done by wherever time tomorrow she drops the truck off, but I can try my hardest to do it. Tony will probably do around 10 or 11, maybe 10:30. He was up until like fucking 1:30 a.m. last night, which is insane. That's too late for Tony to be staying up. He's usually in bed by like 11 p.m. and he's up in the early morning, but he's been fucking drifting lately. Staying up until the wee morning hours and then waking up at like 11 a.m. Craziness. Craziness. But yeah, I will see you guys soon. Soon. Take care. Toodaloo-doodles. Bobbity bibbity bop. Boo. Wow.